What if I told you that Imu-sama has unleashed a new power that doesn't just conquer Elbaf, it owns it? The giants have fallen, the village is burning, and the devil's army is here. This is no longer a war for freedom. This is a performance for a god. Welcome to SuperSynth D Studio, where the final saga of One Piece hits different. If you're ready for raw spoilers, insane theories, and hype that slaps harder than Conqueror's haki, you're in the right place. One Piece Chapter 1150 is titled Domi Reversi, which translates to Dark Reversal Control. The cover story continues with Yamato still traveling across Wano. Yasui's katana has been enshrined in the Enma Shrine in Hakunai, and the surrogate pilgrimage is completed. Yamato stands before the Enma Shrine alongside Ulti and Page 1. We're not sure if this is the final part of the cover story though, because Yamato still hasn't reached the Ringo district, and she still has to return Kawamatsu's Kasa hat, which Otama had entrusted to her. Back in the main story, the chapter picks up right where we left off. Imu-sama is furious. They want Gunko, Killingham, and Summers to return to Mary Geoise immediately. Mu needs reinforcements, especially Elbaf's giants, because the Holy Land is under full assault. Mary Geoise is now an ocean of fire. Meanwhile, Dorry, Brogy, and the entire giant warrior pirate crew have reached branch number 8 of the World Tree. Their mission? Rescue the kidnapped children taken by the Holy Knights. Suddenly, inside Gunko's body, Imu unleashes a massive Conqueror's haki shockwave. Several giants collapse, and all the kidnapped giant children drop unconscious. Then it happens. We see Imu's true form through Gunko's body. It's a devil incarnate, displayed in an epic double spread. Gunko's body now has 2 giant bat-like wings, a tail with an arrow-shaped tip, and an enormous trident, way bigger than Gunko's entire body. Gunko Imu commands Summers to lead the children. Usopp is completely stunned. Summers is still alive. Then Imu turns to Killingham and speaks. Gunko o Imu. Killingham. Is this all that thy MMAs or dream monsters can offer? Killingham. Of course not, boss. I left a couple nightmare holes open, so monsters will keep spawning from the island's nightmares. They're made from dreams. They don't die unless I say so. I can revive them anytime. Just then, Dorry, Brogy, and the giants charge Imu. But Imu creates a magic book out of thin air. From inside it, a dagger and a giant shotgun come flying out. As Brogy prepares to attack, Imu stabs his left hand and then shoots his wrist, blowing it clean off. Then Imu raises their trident, summons a magic circle, and hovers in the air. From the floating circle, cannons appear, blasting away at the rest of the giant warrior pirates. Elbaf, being kingless, is declared open for conquest, so Imu offers Dorry and Brogy a deal. Become kings under Mu. And then comes the true horror. Gunko Imu activates. Devil's contract enforces. Brogy to accept the power of evil. The ground swallows him. And moments later, Brogy re-emerges, engulfed in flames, now in a devil form. Brogy is now 5 to 6 times larger than the average giant. He's got 2 black wings, 4 giant fangs, 2 black horns, and he wields a double-edged axe. Even without a wrist, Brogy can still swing. Brogy. Gaba-ba-ba-ba-ba. This feeling. I can do anything. Then Imu uses Domi Reversi, turning Dorry and some giant warrior pirates into devil soldiers too. They now look like Brogy, monstrous, massive, winged, fanged, each wielding gigantic tridents. Dorry's trident has a sword embedded in its central prong. In the final, god-tier double spread of this chapter, we see Gunko Imu's new army. Up front, Devil Dorry, Devil Brogy, and the corrupted giant warrior pirates. Behind them, nightmare monsters, even bigger and more terrifying than Killingham's previous creations. All of them have horns, fangs, and the aura of hell itself. Gunko Imu. So this is the power of Elbaf. Not bad at all. This nation is not to be destroyed, but to be ruled by Mu. However, let's watch for a bit longer what kind of performance they can provide. In where? The chapter ends with Imu leading their army of devils and dream monsters, all headed straight toward Jarul. We see Jarul and the villagers. The giants beg Jarul to flee. Something's happened to Dorry Bro. but Jarul's eyes burn with resolve. Jarul, you shouldn't say that to a proud warrior. No appearance from Luffy's crew this chapter. No updates on Brook's past, and nothing new about Mary Geoise either. So where is Luffy? Turns out, the place where Loki is being chained has no broadcast Dendenmushi. That means Luffy's group has no idea what horrors are unfolding in Elbaf right now. But there's hope, and this is the perfect scenario for Luffy to show his rage. Scopper Gaban falls into the underworld. Chopper jumps in after him, risking everything to save him. Because Gaban might be the only one in Elbaf. Who knows how to defeat the Holy Knights? As Chopper falls, he screams for Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji. Sanji's radar picks it up. Someone's fallen from the surface. The monster trio rescues Chopper and Gaban. They ask how Chopper ended up falling from the surface world. Chopper explains everything. The children are being held hostage. The giants are being forced to burn schools and libraries. And the Holy Knights won't die no matter how much you hurt them. Only this old man, Scopper Gaban, knows how to beat them. After hearing everything, Chopper treats Gaban's injuries. The crew is in shock. They've been in the dark because there's no broadcast Dendenmushi where they are. Now it's time to act. Luffy and the others prepare to return to the surface world. Gaban, barely conscious, begs Luffy to save Elbaf. Because right now, he's the only one who can. Gaban also asks Hajrudin to free Loki, because the giants need him if they want to survive. Gaban explains that the only way to defeat the immortal Holy Knights is with advanced Conqueror's Haki. Loki has it. So Luffy and Hajrudin decide to release Loki. And then it happens. Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Loki, and Hajrudin, they all set off to return to the surface and take the fight to the Holy Knights. Meanwhile, Chopper and Hajrudin's crew stay behind in the underworld to heal Gaban and help him recover. Luffy finally reaches Elbaf's western village right as Imusama and the Devil Army arrive. Luffy's eyes go wide. He sees Dorry and Brogy, transformed into devil monsters under Emu's control. And then Luffy explodes with rage. Luffy versus Devil Dorry and Brogy, Emu versus the Will of D, and a battlefield that's about to break the world itself. This is the final saga, and it's about to get a whole lot darker. If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss another chapter. This has been SuperSynth D Studio, and trust me, the fire is just getting started. Stay tuned.